discussions with them for the whole day. We have lunch, we play activities and all that. Did you have a question?
Is this mandatory, an elective credit, or just choice?
It's mandatory for the freshmen. It's elective for the peer leaders. They have to apply to be in the program. It's a very rigorous application process. They have to do all this role playing and all kinds of stuff before Ms. Fernandez picks our peer leaders. Right? Alright, so another academic thing that we do at our school is we have a writing literacy program. Our instructional focus as a school is literacy across the curriculum. So my teachers know when I come in to observe their class, I expect to see kids writing, and writing high quality writing, because I believe writing is what commits to your memory, and writing is the true evidence that you learned something. So we use something called the Hockman Writing Program, which they're using across the country now, and basically it's a way to teach writing through teaching your content that we do in every class. Math, science, social studies, English, art, foreign language. So these guys know what's expected of them. We focus in the 9th grade on writing high quality sentences. When I was a teacher, I'd give an essay in 9th grade, and I was a math teacher, so I might ask them to write an essay about solving fractions, and they would say, you know, I make common denominators. I add the common denominators. I do, you know, it's like these very sentences that are very immature sentences. And the Hockman Writing Program, we focus on teaching the kids how to write extremely high quality sentence that then leads to our paragraphs, which then lead to our essays, okay? And that is reinforced across all of the classes. We also have a strong advisory program, back to our social and emotional learning. So your student, when they come in as a freshman, if you're a boy, you're assigned a group of boys and you have a male teacher. Girls will be with a group of girls and have a female teacher. You meet with your advisory teacher every day in 9th grade and every other day in 10th, 11th, 12th grade. The goal is that you have the same advisory teacher all 4 years. All right? In 9th grade, that's where we give the health credit, and in 10th, 11th grade, it's in a guidance elective. But our advisory program is really strong. Our advisors meet with their advisees. Every 2 weeks we do progress reports. They go through the progress report with their advisee. They find out, you know, what are you struggling with? What can we do better on? That kind of thing. But it's also about team building. Like on Wednesday next week is our Thanksgiving feast. I'm having turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes all brought into school. The guys, we have a motivational speaker that's going to speak to our school in the auditorium. Then they come back to advisory. They have their feast in advisory. The kids all bring in, you know, desserts and drinks, and we have a big party. I believe in it. I believe in building that sense of community. In the spring, this is a picture from our advisory field trip day. In May, on a Friday in May, I give all of our advisory teachers a budget per student to go out and do whatever they want in the city as something fun. So these guys went, you guys said you went bowling, Janice, in the city?
Yeah.
And this is a picture of Times Square. We had some girls just went to Sephora and got their makeup done. We had boys that went paintballing in Staten Island last year. 2.5 hours to get there. But it's just to have fun and do something with our advisory because we build that sense of community as a school. Going back to the academics. So we have Blue Engine, which allows us a really strong differentiation in the classroom and a really strong support team for any kids that are struggling. On the flip side, we are what's called an advanced placement for all building. So I have 3 AP classes that I offer right now. AP Computer Science, AP US History, and next year will be AP World History. But all the schools in this building offer AP classes, and our students can take an AP class anywhere in the building. So right now in the building we have AP US History, AP Government, AP Language, AP Literature, AP Calculus, AP NBC, AP Biology, AP Environmental Studies, AP Chemistry, and AP Computer Science. Okay? So if you're strong in any subject and you want to extend yourself and apply for an AP course, you can do that. So AP courses are college level courses taught in the high school. If you get a 3, 4, or a 5 on the test in May, then most colleges accept that as credits, right? So my daughter took AP Psychology, AP Language, AP Government, I think, whatever. She only got 3s on the test, but she's at SUNY Portland right now, and they took all those credits. So she walked in as a freshman with 18 credits, okay? So AP Language is a great program for us and for the building, all right? Also, what's unique to Bronx River, in most high schools, when you get to be a junior or a senior and it's time to start applying for colleges, that's usually done by a guidance counselor who will come into like the the senior English class once every couple of months and tell you what you have to do to apply for college. I can tell you as a parent of 2 kids in college right now, it is not an easy process. There is a lot of stuff that goes into applying for college, doing the FAFSA, doing your college research, all that. I build that into our program as a school. So when your student is a junior in the spring semester of junior year, they take a college prep class every day taught by a teacher. Okay? In the spring we do college research, personality tests, what majors are good for you, you write your personal statement, you prepare for the SAT and the ACT exam, which we take in April. Okay? In the fall semester of senior year is where we do all of the applications. I insist that my students apply to 5 CUNY schools, then 5 SUNY schools, and then 5 private schools. And I get the fee waivers for CUNY. All of our kids applied to 5 CUNY schools 2 weeks ago, all with the fee waiver. This week they're all working on their SUNY applications. Next week when we get back after Thanksgiving, they will all do their private school applications. Okay? But all of that is done in-house, and when you go on a tour, you'll be able to see our college prep room and see all of that. All right? We also are very technology-driven as a school. All of our kids get a Gmail account when they come in as a freshman. Everything's done on Google Docs. The teachers will see everything electronically that the kids submit. We also do online grading through a program called PupilPad. You will have access on your phone or on your computer to look at their grades 24/7. The moment something gets graded and put in the computer, you can see it. It'll show your kids' grades, all that kind of stuff. It looks like this. So when you log in, you will see all the courses, their teacher, you will see their grades. You click on a grade, it'll show you the grade book, what makes up that grade, all the assignments, all the participation, all that kind of stuff. Okay, if the kid's missing something, they're in the hospital for 3 days getting their wisdom teeth pulled, they can go on to PupilPath, see all the assignments that they missed and get the work that they were missing. Additionally, we use a program called Kinvo for all the communication with our parents. Kinvo is an app on the cell phone our teachers use to take attendance. When a student's late or absent, it will automatically send you a text. Okay, our parent coordinator also uses this to send text messages on reminders about our parent association meetings or when schools close or any of those types of things. So and you can text right back to the teacher. So it really improves the communication as a school. We are one of the biggest PSAL programs in the Bronx, the Lehman campus. We have about 26 sports teams. I am the principal in charge of our PSAL program. We have every sport team under the sun that you can think of. Baseball, basketball, football, tennis, bowling, lacrosse, soccer, rugby, cricket, tons and tons and tons, okay? There is eligibility requirements. You must have 90% attendance and you must be passing 5 classes plus phys ed. Okay? As a freshman, when you come in, you'll be able to start freshman sports in the fall, but once you start moving along, they look at the last 2 semesters. So you really have to pass 10 classes plus gym class. Okay? Credits. When you go to high school, it's all about credits. Okay? It's no longer about just being in 7th grade, 8th grade, whatever. You have to earn credits to advance. You need 8 credits of ELA, 6 credits of math, 4 can be algebra, but 2 have to be higher level math than that. You need 8 credits of history, 4 in global, 2 in U.S. history, 1 in government, 1 in economics. You need 6 credits of science, 2 foreign language credits, 2 credits of arts, 4 credits of phys ed, 1 credit of health, 7 credits of electives. Okay, 44 credits to graduate. If your student fails anything, God forbid, you would be notified. We have a strong summer school program, and we have a strong island program after school where they can earn back credits to still try to graduate on time. Okay? So, what we can do is we have our student volunteers, which can give you a tour of our school, right? We're totally located on the 4th floor, but the gym, the cafeteria, the auditorium is all in the basement. So our volunteers will give you a tour. You can ask them questions. They'll give you a real lowdown. So